Hi, my name is Reverend James Peake. I'm the senior pastor of the Friendship Good Ground Baptist Church here in Shell Lake, Arkansas. We're so thankful and so blessed to have our Friendship family to tune in along with our online family. We're blessed to have First Lady Peake with us today.
Thanks, Pastor. First, I want to say Happy Easter to everyone. You know, it's been over 27 years and this is the first time that we have not been able to worship with our family. We just thank God that we have been able to stay connected though. That's a wonderful thing. Also, I wanted to say to the women on the wall, I thank you for your intercessory prayers. Thank you for being so committed and faithful to calling in every day at 5:30 a.m., 7 o'clock, 9 o'clock at night. You've been doing this over 12 years, and I do want you to know that God does hear and answer our prayers. Today, we're so excited because it's Resurrection Sunday. We have our Ministry of Music with us, Janelle Murphy, who's going to be bringing us a wonderful hymn, Because He Lives. We can face tomorrow. So we just want to thank you, and we want to let you know that we love you, we miss you, be blessed, and be safe.
today. To the Friendship Church family, we say Happy Easter. I think in 27 years, this will be the first year that we have not been able to worship on an Easter Sunday together. We pray that you're abiding by the CDC rules and that you're keeping safe. We pray that God will continue to bless you and to cover you. And we just want you to know that we love you. And if I was able, I'll just stretch my arms out and just hug every one of you. Amen. I'd like to speak just for a few minutes from the thought upon this rock. Amen. We find here a familiar passage of scripture that Jesus is passing through the coast of Caesarea Philippi. It was an area not known for its population, and it was an opportunity for him to minister to his disciples. He takes advantage of this opportunity to ask them two questions. First question he asked them, who do men say that I, the Son of Man, am? And you need to know that if Jesus asked a question, he already knows the answer. When God asked a question, it's not that he don't know the answer. And we find that times that the question is put to the believer. We find that God asked Adam, where art thou? As if he didn't know where Adam was. And Adam thought that after they had fellowship in the cool of the day that Adam had sinned and fell, he felt naked, he felt shame, and he tried to hide himself. I just like to say, you can't hide from God. You can't hide your sins from God. He asked Abraham, is anything too hard for God? He asked, I think it was Isaiah, he said, who will go for me? And Isaiah said, well, my lips, it's my mouth, Lord. He said, I'm from a people with unclean lips. But we find out later him saying, send me, I'll go. He asked Ezekiel, Son of man, will these dry bones live? He asked Malachi, will a man rob God? If we flip the page, we find Jesus at the pool of Bethesda. I seen the lame man that had been laying there for many years. And see, the angel would come down and stir up the pool, and the first one in, whoever got in first got healed. And he had been laying there for a while, and Jesus asked him, do you want to be made whole? And he started telling Jesus about all this problem about people getting ahead of him. But Jesus didn't ask him all that. He asked him, did he want to be made whole? Sometimes God will just ask us, do you really want to be healed? Do you really want to be saved? Do you really want to be delivered? Forget all the excuses. He just asking us a question. He asked the woman at the well. He said, give me the drink. And we find out later he knew everything about her. In fact, he lets us know that even true worship, especially during this time of this pandemic, it's not on this hill, it's not in Jerusalem, but the true worshiper worship God in spirit and in truth. And you don't have to be in a church building to worship God. I think this is a good time for a lot of folk. Why are you home? If you got something on the inside of you, you ought to be able to pick up your Bible and get you a little read on. You ought to be able to go and go in the closet and shut the door. You ought to be able to bend down your knee and grab your children. Come on up in here and say, we're going to talk to God. This is a perfect opportunity to worship God in spirit and in truth. Amen. He said that will be the true worshiper. He asked his disciples, he says, who touched me? It seems that they looked at Jesus like, man, all these people around you and you were asking me, who touched you? But they didn't understand. Jesus understood that it was a touch of faith. He felt virtue out of his body. And a lot of times, if you're trying to get God's attention, you need to touch him with your faith. You're going to have to take God at his word. You're going to have to believe him. I heard somebody say they touched, maybe with the songwriter, the hem of his garment. And I like to say, she didn't touch the H-E-M, she touched the H-I-M. She touched him. Hello, somebody. We need to, we not only need to touch him, but we need a touch for him. We need to be revived and restored and, come on up in here, and renewed. in our faith. Especially during times when we just feel a sense of loss and burden and hurt and pain. We just need him to just touch us. He asked Mary, Martha's sister, where did you land? She said, nah, he done been there for like 4 days. What you talking about? Where did he land? I said, where did you land? I like Jesus, the compassion. They say Jesus wept. Jesus wept. But he stood outside that old tomb. He said, Lazarus, come forth. And Lazarus he had to get up in his grave clothes. Can't you just see him coming out of that old tomb? Can't you just see him come on, wrapped in grave clothes? But yet life was on the inside of him. He asked Peter. He said, do you love me? And Peter said, yes, Lord. He said, well, feed my lamb. That's a word that I use today. If you love me, feed my sheep. For some of us, more true things too. He asked Peter that a few times, and they got to a point, Peter just said, Lord, you know everything. But he was restoring Peter back into the faith because he had seen Peter just lose all hope. Amen. So that was when God asked the question, it's not because he don't know the answer. So he asked him, who do men say that I, the Son of Man, am? And this is what some say. Some say you're John the Baptist. Imagine that. You know, sometimes, I hate to say it, but sometimes we can be in church so long. And we find out that we haven't received and we haven't grown. We're still on milk and we've been in church for a long time. And the reason why I say that, you see, John the Baptist was only just a few months older than Jesus. That Jesus had already started his ministry while John was preaching. Jesus was already in his ministry with miracles, signs, and wonders following him. So, John the Baptist, I like John. Not John is a mighty man of God. He was courageous and unapologetic. He just spoke. He spoke truth to those that were living a lie, and he spoke life to those that were dead in sin. He was unapologetic. He didn't hold back. He just preached the word. And a lot of times, we men and women, sometimes we're concerned about being politically correct. Hello, somebody. And if we're not careful, we end up making snakes our pets and goats our best friends. Some say John the Baptist. Some say it was Elijah. And I like Elijah. I'm trying to go on here, but he said, I like Elijah, man of God. And I can see the comparison because he was one of the prophets that had miracles and signs and wonders following him in the ministry. He's the same one that was charged to walk up into the palace and tell Ahab, it ain't going to rain until I say so. 3.5 years. But yet we find him years later, after Ahab was trying to fight him and chase him, but they come together. And Ahab tried to use some reverse psychology. He tried to blame the man of God for the problem that was going on in the land. Don't that sound familiar right about now? He tried to blame the man of God for God's judgment in the nation. But the man of God had said, no, it's because of that wicked wife that you got. Y'all know Jezebel. I said it times before that Ahab was the king, but Jezebel run the nation. She was a calculating, murderous, manipulating, control freak, and she was sensual and all the above. Hello, somebody. In fact, she had her own prophets. She had slaved the people of Israel to serve Baal, her god. And Ahab, I can see him now with his thumb in his mouth, saying, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Just whatever she wants. But she knew how to work it. She had Nabal killed just in order for Ahab to get his vineyard. The man of God said, look, I'm going to have to deal with you on that. Your heart, Ahab, has been drawn away from the true and living God. But it seemed like Ahab was going back and forth. Like he didn't know who he was supposed to serve. And here it is. Let me go on. Nehemiah said, you get your wife Jezebel, you get the bells of prophet. Y'all come meet me on my camp. And the God that answers by fire and that will come down and burn up the sacrifice will say he's God. Is that all right? That's a fair deal. So they might help me, Holy Ghost. Prophets of Baal, they was out there. And they set up the sacrifice, and now they're calling on their God. And as they begin to call on their God, I hear somebody said that through their worship, that there was a whole lot of entertainment. As they begin to call on their God, they say there was a lot of recreation in their worship. They say that in their worship was a whole lot of begging. Y'all ain't helping me. They say in his worship they were crying out. And I can hear the man of God say, you need to just cry a little louder. Maybe Dale. Maybe he's Dale. Maybe he's asleep. Maybe he's on vacation. And they began to really work their flesh. Come on, in their worship. Y'all ain't helping me. They begin to work their flesh. Come on here. They beat themselves. They work their flesh and their worship, crying out to Baal. And the old man of God said, okay, you've been at this all day. It's time for the evening sacrifice. Let me call on my God. He didn't just ask them to call on the water. He said, go get some water and just go ahead and dump that sacrifice. Just wet it, soak it down, soak the wood, soak the rock, soak the ground. I want everything to wet. And he began to call on to God. And fire came down. Burn up the sacrifice, lift up all the wood, lift everything up. And the people could see it for themselves. The Lord God, he's our God. And I believe that there are times in our life God has revealed himself. He's shown himself to be strong. He brought us out. He brought us over. He brought us through. Come on, he done it all. It's not because of our intellect. Come on, it's just because of the grace and the goodness of God. And I think God expects us, that the church, the believer, the crowd, and praise and worship and thanksgiving for what he's already done. Even what he's presently doing, and by faith what we believe him to do. Some say, Jeremiah, I can see that. We already read what Jesus wept, and we know Jeremiah to be a weeping prophet. Ordained, anointed, and appointed based on what he was in his mother's womb. Hello, somebody. I think I heard God say something about Jesus. Come on up in here. Jeremiah was called to and set over the nation and over the kingdom. He was to speak for the people of God. He spoke with God, and God spoke with him, and he would speak to the leaders. But it was during this time, they didn't want to hear him. Now his calling was to root out, to pull down, to destroy, to throw down, and to build, and to plant. Sometimes God has to tear up some stuff. Come on, so he can make up and build up some stuff. You notice how sometimes he'll bless us and we're so excited, but then he break us. Y'all ain't helping us. And then he gives us. Come on up in here. A lot of times we have to be processed. We have to go through some stuff. The Bible says God chases them whom he loves. So sometimes when we're being afflicted, when we're going through, when we're going persecuted, come on, you think God don't see us going through? The Bible lets us know that we're going to have to suffer. And he lets us know that offenses will come. The ideas God teaches us, come on up here, how to walk out of offenses. He teaches us how to walk in love. You want more patience? Come on up in here. But let me tell you, God gonna put you through the test. Can I say it like this? That the anointing, they can cost you something. You can't buy it. Come on up in here. And we find out that you can't steal it from somebody else. This is you have to earn for yourself. You have to walk through the fire. Come on here. You have to call on Jesus. Come on here. You have to cry out. You're going to have to trust God and believe God. That's what he said. Some say Jeremiah. The Bible says he was preaching and nobody wanted to hear him. His commentaries, ministers, prophets, and they were saying one thing. Jeremiah said, look, if you don't get it right, you're going to go into captivity and you're going to be there for 70 years. You need to repent. You need to get right. But it seems that the political religious leaders, can I say it like that? It was all about property gain. Come on, that's what it was all about. It was about economics. Come on up in here. It was about greed. Can I say it that way? So they didn't want to hear the man of God. So they persecuted him. The Bible lets us know they threw him in a dungeon. I can see him so broken and so discouraged and so hurt. And the Bible says, he says, look, I'm just not going to preach anymore. They don't want to hear me anyway. Come on here. I can see some of them halfway going to sleep. Come on up in here. It's hard trying to minister, to speak life to folk that don't want to hear you. Come on up in here. I can feel his pain. He is. Help us, Holy Ghost. He said, I ain't going to preach no more. It took a minute for him to figure out that the sheepskin that he got hanging on the wall. Come on up in here. All the classes he took in seminary, y'all ain't helping this preacher here. Come on here. Come on. He found out that he didn't call it, but it called him. He said, this thing on the inside of me, it feels like fire. Shut up in my bone. I got to tell this thing. Whether you want to hear it or whether you like me or not, I got to tell this thing. Help us, Holy Ghost. Some say, maybe one of the other prophets. Now, that's what some say. Jesus, pretty much, he knows everything. Even, you have to remember that when Jesus would do things and the Pharisees would walk up and they would murmur things, or they would say things within themselves, and they thought he didn't hear it. And he said, he'll tell the disciples, he'll start teaching a parable about what they were thinking, but they didn't see it. You know, sometimes we have to use our inside voice. Well, he can hear our inside voice. He knows what we think before we think it. He knows everything. So, that's what some say. Question number 2, who do you say that I am? Now he's talking to the disciples. Now, these are brothers that have been called, that have fellowship with him, walked with him, they heard his teaching and his doctrine. Come on a bit here. They've seen him heal multiple diseases and take a few fish and a few loaves of bread and feed thousands, and seen him give sight to the blind and heal the leopard and heal the lame. They've seen him walk on water and cast out devils and raise the dead. I want to know who do you say that I am? If anybody ought to know me, it ought to be you. Help me, Holy Ghost. And we find I can believe that was silence for a few minutes. And then Peter spoke up and said, thou art the Christ, the Son of the living God. Oh, I imagine in my sanctified imagination that Peter just went out. You know how it is when you raise your hand in class and you seem like you're the only one that got the answer. And you have the right answer, and the teacher tell you what a good job, how it made you feel. I mean, Peter, come on here. I think he felt kind of good with his chest out. But Jesus said, blessed art thou. Number 1, Jesus is excited about what he heard. Thou art the Christ, the Son of the living God. Jesus was excited. He said, blessed art thou, Simon Bar Jonah. Then he says, flesh and blood didn't reveal this to you, but it's my Father which art in heaven. In other words, Peter, it didn't come from the local university. Come on a bit here. God had spoke a divine revelation. God had revealed it in Peter's spirit. Come on here, where he's able to articulate and say exactly, just full and purpose. That of the Christ. The anointed one and his anointed, the Messiah. Thou art the Christ, the Son of the living God. But you know how God is, he still reigns. He said, blessed art thou, Simon Bar Jonah, for flesh and blood has not revealed this unto you, but my Father which art in heaven. He says, now I say unto you, Peter, that upon this rock, I'm going to build a church. Now, we have to understand something when we talk about church. We understand the tabernacle, temple, church, the building, the facility, where it says, forsake not to send yourselves together. We should come together and worship God corporately and get our praise on. If we come for any other reason other to uplift and to magnify and to glorify God, we come and show it. It ain't because we are in the choir, praise team, musician, usher, deacon board, mother board, name another board. Come on up in here. It's to magnify and to glorify. It's all about Him. That day, it's all about Him. His goodness, His mercy, His grace, His long suffering, His forgiveness, all that He's done for us. We come just to uplift the name of Jesus. We find here, it said, thou art the Christ, the Son of the living God. It says, upon this rock I'm going to build my church. I'm going to build my church. I'm going to build it, the foundation. And nobody knows how to build a church. The true church, you know, is us. When we confess Christ as our Lord and Savior. And the two ordinances that He requires of us, first to be baptized. Come on here. We confess, we repent, we confess. We repent. We confess that He is the Son of God, that He came, bled, suffered, and died for our sins. And that God raised Him from the dead. We confess that. We believe it in our heart. We confess it with our mouth, and we believe that in our heart. Now, a lot of times we can say things with our mouth, but we don't make the connection with our heart. And when you don't, you can go in that pool. Come on here. A dry devil, and come up a wet devil. Ain't nothing changed. You know, you can get religious. You can come to church long enough. You know when to stand up, when to sit down, raise your hand. You know how to say, praise God, hallelujah. You even know how to get your little dance. So come on, you know all that. But the question is, do you know that Jesus is the Son of God? He said, now on this rock. Now, He wasn't talking about Peter's name, Petro Rock. I don't think He was talking about when they were standing at that place, rock. But He was talking about, based on the revelation, the word of knowledge that Peter had spoke on this rock. Thou art the Christ, the Son of the living God. That thou art the Christ, the Son of the living God. That was revelation knowledge. When we were in the world, we heard, but we didn't know. Come on up in here, somebody. Until we come into the knowledge of the truth, it's hard for us to be saved. Kind of like the Philippian jailer. When he came into the knowledge of the truth, the question was, what must I do to be saved? See, Paul says, just believe upon the name of Jesus Christ. Now here it is. That revelation knowledge, knowing who He is, that's what makes the difference between us and the world. It allows the Holy Spirit to come into our heart. And now we have an insatiable hunger for the Word of God. Now we're ready to build and have a relationship with God. And we found that old nature has passed away, and behold, things are becoming new. I'm excited about church. I'm excited about the Word of God. I love praise and worship. Now I know why I'm worshiping and why I'm praising Him. And now I get excited about the Word of God. And it doesn't matter who's preaching it or who's teaching it. I just want to hear a word because it feeds my soul. Here we go. On this rock, I'm going to build my church. And I like to say the rock, an acronym for rock. R-O-C-K. Revelation of Christ's kingdom. When you know why He came. When you know why He died. And then you know, come on, people, why He got up and what He has to offer the church. What He has to give to the church to help build you up. To walk in authority, to walk in boldness, to walk in confidence, to walk in faith, to walk in love, to walk out of forgiveness, to walk out of offenses. Come on here. Understand that it's not a big deal, that repentance is a gift. Because I want to stay in a right relationship with God. When I miss the mark, when I sin, I can talk to God for forgiveness of my sins. Get back in a right relationship with Him and go on. He says, now the thing is that the gates of hell shall not prevail. That's good news, church. That the gates of hell, and when we consider the gate as either to hold something in or to keep something out. A lot of people are in bondage today, gates of hell. A lot of folks can't really enter into the kingdom of God because the enemy, the accuser of the brother, keep telling them what they've done. Not you, not how you live, not how you walk. You know you got all these issues and all these problems in your life. You think God loves you, you think Jesus loves you. That's not the Pope. That's not for you. You'll die in your habits and your addictions. But I want you to know that he came to set you free. He's able to loose the bands of wickedness and let the oppressed go free. We find that revelation knowledge. When I walk with God and when I serve God, God just speaks to me. He gives me strategy in my prayer life. He works it out for us. We find ourselves just knowing that we're loved unconditionally. And that's good news. That's good news. That's why he came. That's why he bled. That's why he suffered. And that's why he died. And that's why we celebrate Resurrection Sunday. Our life should be lived as if we're rapture ready. We don't know when, we don't know how, but we're going to have to get up out of here. We're going to have to leave here one day. But he's already prepared a place for us. But while we're here in the earth realm, we can walk in faith and walk in the principles of God. The revelation of Christ's kingdom, walking by his precepts, his statutes, his testimony, his commandments, really to walk in love or to walk in his word. It'll lead us into all truths. To be led and guided by the Holy Spirit. We are established in the righteousness. And we should be forth from oppression. We have not fear and terror. They shouldn't come now our belly. No weapons formed against us shall prosper. When Jesus got up out of that vomit tomb, he got up with all power. Holy Ghost power. And he's giving the church power. He said, I give you power to tread over serpents and scorpions, and nothing of the enemy can harm you. We need to walk in that boldness and that authority. Our faith should be connected with the word of God upon this rock. Well, Jesus, he was manifested in the flesh, justified in the spirit, seen of the angels, preaching to the Gentiles, and he was received up in glory. Hallelujah. Just know, church, that you are blessed. Keep the faith and be blessed.